Hello guys, welcome back to the Cold Brew Guru. Very special episode today. We have Grandma Guru in the house. That's what I'm going to call her. My mom is here. My parents are visiting Los Angeles for the first time in 4 years. And of course I had to get her in a cameo in the Cold Brew Guru. She doesn't even know what she's doing. She's off in the background listening. So I'm going to tell her what we're doing today. One of my most popular videos is Are You Making Cold Brew Wrong? And it's a comparison between room temperature cold brew versus refrigerated cold brew and which one tastes better. I had Marsha taste them, I tasted them. We both preferred the refrigerated cold brew over the room temperature cold brew. Well, I'm bringing the test back, and I'm bringing it back for my mother, who she drinks cold brew, but and I'll let her explain when she gets into the video. She likes cold coffee. Not necessarily cold brew, but she likes cold coffee. And I'm spicing this test up a little bit because I'm gonna have her taste between room temperature cold brew, refrigerated cold brew, and hot brewed coffee that I've then put in the refrigerator for 24 hours. So these are all gonna be the same temperature, and of course, the same coffee beans for all three coffees. And what I'm using today is this Verve Coffee Roasters made in Santa Cruz. This is a single origin from Ethiopia with notes of white peach, honey, and delicate. I haven't even had it. I just opened the bag to make these different batches, and so I'm excited to try each one and see which one I prefer. And this is gonna be fun. Also, shout out to Dunkin' Donuts. I'm drinking some Dunkin' Donuts today. This is how big. What size is this?
That's a large.
Is there a larger?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Dunkin' Donuts, the largest coffees on the planet. It's not bad. Okay, so Mom, come on in. Cosmo 2.
Cosmo 2.
Say hello. I'm gonna swirl around.
Hello, Cold Brew Guru followers.
Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna give you 3 different, and you don't know what the containers are. And
Nope.
A small sip.
Okay.
And this is gonna be quick, simple. You're gonna taste one at a time. You can go back and forth.
Okay.
I'll give you a cup of water
Perfect.
too, so you can sort of clear your palate. But why don't you tell us, what do you like for coffee?
So every morning before work, I get a Dunkin's ice medium, 1 milk, 1 Splendor. I'm trying to get myself down from a regular, which is like dessert, cream and sugar, trying to get to black, which is how Daddy drinks it.
So you usually don't order cold brew, like straight cold brew?
Not usually. I mean, on the weekends we will. If Daddy and I are going out and doing something, we've already had probably a regular coffee. And if we're gonna go to Home Depot or something like that, we'll shoot through and get a small cold brew, just because it has a little more flavor and it seems like a little more kick to the coffee too.
Well, then you'll like these. Coffee number 1. I can't tell you or the audience which is which, but they'll be labeled on the screen.
I'm gonna
Coffee
drink now because
number
I want to
2.
get that.
Coffee number 3. Comparing the colors of them, and this isn't really giving anything away. They all look pretty similar. These two look a lot more reddish than this one, you would say, right?
Yes.
This is almost like more brown.
For sure. And this is even lighter. I'd say that this is the darker of these two. And then
This
that's
one's darker.
very different. Yeah, it looks from this angle to be darker.
Yeah. Well, I'll pour them in this order. I'm gonna pour them all, and then you can sip them. Clear these out of the brewing way here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try the lightest one first.
Okay. Feel free to describe just the flavors in general, because you should be getting white peach honey.
I definitely taste honey. I don't necessarily taste peach, but I taste honey for sure. All right, we're gonna go in order. It's a lot like that one, a little deeper, more honey. Still not getting a lot of peach.
That's okay.
Now that tastes more peachy, and it's a little smoother, a little less sharp, like on this, the sides of your tongue.
Which one tastes the strongest? That one?
Yeah. And I'm trying to not think about how they look, because that's plays with your mind a little bit, but even the aftertaste on that one is more coffee aftertaste. And this, I think, is the sharpest. like when I do that.
It's
Yeah,
tangy or something?
exactly, exactly. Like on the, you know, that back of your tongue. That's a smoother version of that. And then this is definitely more coffee flavor.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay, so which one do you like more?
I think I like that one.
This one?
Yes,
That's your favorite?
that is my favorite. And that was in that small,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that one.
yeah,
And then let's say if you had to rank number 2.
that one. And then that is that for sure. That was that light one.
Wow.
The opposite of you guys?
It is. So here I'll tell the results. I'm not gonna taste them, but I'll need to taste test them.
Yeah.
This one was brewed on the drip maker and then refrigerated. It makes sense that it has the most flavor because it was brewed hot, so it brings out that
Yeah,
flavor more.
yeah. And it might just be, that's how I've always had coffee at home, or, you know.
And then these two, this one was the room temperature cold brew, so you preferred the room temperature over the refrigerated. Very interesting. Yeah, so Marcia and I, we
Preferred
did these two, and we both liked the refrigerated
Really?
taste more than the room temperature. Well, there you go. So if you're wondering how to make cold brew, this goes to show there is no right answer. I always get comments in the videos saying, "You're doing it wrong. Do it like this. Try it like this."
I think
It
it
just
is.
comes down to try it both ways. And by the way, I guess I didn't even say how long these were steeped. Both of these, 24 hours. So 24 hours in the fridge, 24 hours on the counter. Or just don't make cold brew at all. Just brew it hot and put it in the fridge, because apparently
Yeah.
that is a thing. And I do that a lot. Because cold brew is a little bit more of a process, and sometimes I don't have time and I make it hot. Don't even put it in the fridge and just pour it over ice.
Yeah. Like I said,
like
just
quick
might
on the
be
go.
something that my palate's more used to tasting and more familiar with. They're good though, tasty. Good
Well, we got
experience.
enough coffee for the rest of the week now. Thank you guys for watching the Cold Brew Guru with Grandma Guru. Tune in next time for another coffee experiment and taste test. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.